Whereas a board mask mandate is not supported by our local medical officer of health, and could potentially create hostility and divisiveness in our schools. Whereas there's been significant increase of COVID-19 cases, influenza, RSV, and other serious respiratory and airborne diseases in the region of Waterloo, as demonstrated by the levels of hospital admissions in the region, the extended wait times for access to the emergency room, and inconsistent access to emergency vehicles in our region. And whereas recent statements from Dr. Kieran Moore, Ontario's Chief Medical Officer of Health, strongly recommends wearing well-fitting masks, and the region of Waterloo Public Health strongly advises masks in any indoor space other than your home to curb the spread of respiratory viruses that are having a damaging effect on our community members, and that the Government of Canada recognizes that over 30% of all COVID-19 cases are carriers without symptoms, which means we can feel healthy but still be spreading this virus. Therefore, be it resolved that the WRDSB request all staff, students, and visitors wear a mask if they can and whenever they can, until the region of Waterloo Public Health is no longer recommending masks be worn inside public buildings. And that this request is routinely shared with staff and students at WRDSB locations, which could look like a regular morning announcement that says, we're asking all staff and students to please mask whenever you can. And that our communication platforms are used to help circulate factual information to the WRDS community from the region of Waterloo Public Health about the benefits of wearing well-fitting masks. That the policy to request masks be worn will take effect on the first school day after this motion is ratified by the Board of Trustees.
I am moving to student trustee Soror.
Thank you. Through you, I would like to thank trustees Snyder and Podkowski for bringing this motion to the board table. While I recognize completely where this motion is coming from, I would like to express my fear over the confusion and conflicts that non-enforceable mandates may bring with them. In the absence of other health measures like social distancing to accommodate masked students' concerns about their peers who are opting not to follow the recommendations, I fear that we will just end up stirring the matter, including the pressure, tension, and arguments between families, students, and teachers, without actually reaping the public health benefits of a mask mandate. With that said, I will be voting in favor of this motion and hope that trustees can do the same, because I believe that if these recommendations can encourage a single student or staff member to wear their mask, then it has done good. In the meantime, I hope that the board can be diligent in collecting feedback following the application of this motion and rectifying any issues that may arise. Thank you.
We are going to divide this in two. So the first vote is going to be the two big paragraphs to encourage staff, students, and visitors to wear a mask, and that this is routinely shared with all staff and students at the WRDSB locations, and that this motion is in effect the first day after the motion is ratified. Okay, so that's the vote we're going to do right now. Okay, all in favor? Thank you. And opposed? Thank you. Okay, and that motion is carried. And then the second motion is that our communication platforms are used to help circulate factual information to the WRDSB community from public health about the benefits of wearing masks. Okay, all in favor? Thank you. Okay. And opposed? Okay, and that motion is carried.